I think the quest for citizenship for Black Americans today is mental liberation, as it has always been in the past. Frederick Douglass talked about the fact that he was mentally free before he was ever physically free. And without economic empowerment, I believe that physically and mentally we would be left behind. We have two Black Americans today, a poor underclass and a Black middle class. A lot of the gains that we made in the civil rights movement in the 1960s were for those who were in a position to take advantage of those gains. The Civil Rights Act, the Voting Rights Act in 1965, and it left a group of people behind. And it goes to wealth. The wealth gap that's in existence today shows that race is still a factor in society. The housing issue as well. A lot of Americans hold their wealth in terms of home ownership. And FHA being allowed to discriminate against Black people for years has created a huge wealth gap. Not having reparations after slavery, or even an apology from the President of the United States, any president, has created a huge wealth gap. Even Martin Luther King said, what's the point of being able to sit at the counter when you can't afford the food? And so I think our road to citizenship is still continuing. We will still be second-class citizens as long as race, class, and gender are factors in this country in terms of who has access to quality education, quality health care, who has access to the ability to buy a house and a neighborhood that's appreciating, not depreciating. And we need to have control over our image as well in the media in terms of the road to citizenship. So I still feel that we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot to give back to our community. Those who are able to do so need to do so. We need to fix our education system before we can become and accepted as full citizens in this society. We need to have equal access to the resources that this society offers.